A dangerous new front in LA's biggest out-of-control blaze. An overnight wind change and more homes go up in flames.
A water drop on this particular home.
As the Palisades fire spreads east to Mandeville Canyon. Air tankers drop fire retardant, hoping to stop the spread as chopper crews douse scorched mountains. The fire is now 11% contained, but dry desert winds forecast for coming days have authorities on edge.
Elevated to critical fire weather conditions are predicted to continue through Wednesday. Moderate to locally strong Santa Ana winds will affect Los Angeles County today, tomorrow, and then again Monday through Wednesday.
If those winds push the blaze northeast over the freeway, tens of thousands more homes will be in its path.
This is just how close the flames are getting to homes in the latest front in the Palisades blaze. Crews have so far managed to save them after the flames tore over these mountains earlier today.
Roya tried to save her home in Malibu with a high-pressure hose, but it got too much. When she finally agreed to leave with authorities, she was confronted by flames.
Charcoal hit my back when I was running. The red charcoal hit my back and my pants was burned.
Her home and businesses have all gone up in smoke. Destruction not seen by people here in decades. Thousands of firefighters have been deployed, with international reinforcements flown in from Canada and now Mexico to support crews stretched thin.
This is what friends do. This is what relationships are all about. Friends in need, being there for one another. We want to be there for the people of Mexico in times of need and disasters.
A disaster which is still unfolding, with critical hours ahead. Catherine Diss, ABC News, Palisades.
The fire threat still very real. Authorities throwing everything they've got at trying to put them out. But the death toll continues to rise. Among the victims, Australian man Rory Sykes, who was killed in the Palisades blaze.
Rory was courageous and was a beautiful soul.
The 32-year-old had cerebral palsy and was living in a self-contained cottage on his mother's Malibu property. She says he locked himself inside as the fire approached, telling her he'd be fine and that she should go. She tried to douse the cottage with a garden hose, but says there was no water, and that when she went to firefighters for help, they didn't have enough water either.
It's just sad because I don't think he would have died if we had had water, and that's the sad thing.
The local water authority denies that supply was cut off to the area, but California's governor has called for a review into why some fire hydrants across the city ran dry and why a nearby reservoir was offline. In the city's northeast, crews are still battling the Eaton fire and working to prevent any flare-ups in areas already devastated, while some residents are taking threats of looting into their own hands.
Keep out armed and veteran. I'm a veteran, US Army, and I have guns. This is not BS. I have guns. And after I tried to do everything possible to save my house. I will not allow anyone to get in. I don't care who's that person.
Mike Miran Dowdin managed to protect his property and his pets, but he feels let down by officials.
We're so disappointed. We're so disappointed from many things. I don't know, especially from the mayor.
But in spite of the grief, in spite of the anger, in spite of the shock, we have got to stay focused until this time passes, until the fires are out.
And the house on the other side of the street, I had already burned down.
Others who stayed to fight the Eaton blaze believe the weather conditions were so extreme that the tragedy was likely impossible to prevent.
With the wind, I'm not sure what could be done. I mean, you think, oh, we have sprinklers on the roofs or we have this. Yeah, we're shooting water and it's going behind us. You know, I'm not sure what could be done.
It's not just homes and businesses that have been destroyed by these fires. This was an elementary school, what we'd call a primary school.
Classrooms have been gutted, there's barely anything left. It must be a heartbreaking loss for this community.
The fires could become the costliest in US history, with billions of dollars in losses. The personal impact harder to measure. Jade MacMillan, ABC News, Los Angeles.